Kim would walk out in her white robe, and you could see it in her face.
Kim Porter's sister Tamia recently spoke out about Kim's mysterious passing, and it turns out that she is totally convinced that Diddy had something to do with it. But what exactly has she revealed about Diddy's alleged role in her sister's passing? The truth about Tamia's shocking claims and why she believes Diddy was desperate to keep Kim quiet is really bizarre, so let's get into it. According to TMZ, Kim was only 47 years old when she passed away in November 2018. Even though the official reason why her life ended was unclear at first, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner listed the cause as lobar pneumonia 2 months later. However, a lot of people, including Kim's family members, doubted that she actually passed away from pneumonia since she was supposedly very healthy otherwise. In a rare interview, her sister Tamia made several extremely bold accusations against Diddy. Late August, a YouTuber named Jamil Peterson went live on his channel to interview Tamia about what she really believed happened to her sister. But when Jamil asked her if she thought that Kim had mysteriously passed away, her response was truly outrageous. Tamia immediately replied no and added that she fully believed Diddy was to blame for her sister's tragic passing. She claimed that Kim was about to expose him for who he really was and is. And the reason why he allegedly took such a drastic measure to silence her is seriously insane. Tamia explained that Kim knew a lot about Diddy's dark and twisted secrets, and she was planning to reveal them in her tell-all book. She said that she'd actually been able to read everything that Kim had written at the time, which she described as very dangerous. Tamia supported Kim in wanting to speak out against Diddy. However, she supposedly also told her that if she ended up publishing her book, there were probably going to be major risks involved. Tamia said that she expected something bad might happen, but she never could have predicted that Kim would lose her life. Tamia mentioned that she originally believed that if Diddy found out what her sister was really writing about him, he would try to stop her. She thought he would most likely have his legal team send him cease and desist to prevent her from ever being able to publish her book. But what happened right before she passed away was honestly unbelievable. Tamia revealed that the draft of Kim's explosive book was somehow deleted and every copy ended up completely disappearing. She suspected that Diddy had learned exactly what Kim was about to expose, and he was so desperate to keep her quiet that he ended her life. Tamia also claimed that Kim had reportedly tried to leave Diddy for a long time before they split up, but because he knew too much about him and his past, he supposedly did whatever he could to keep her from leaving. Tamia added that her sister was afraid for her life because of the terrifying things that Diddy had allegedly done in the past. She claimed that Kim had previously told her that Diddy had supposedly caused people's lives to end before. Tamia explained that when her sister was still in a relationship with Diddy, he allegedly confessed to Kim that he'd been involved in the tragic passings of both Tupac and Biggie. But that wasn't the only reason why Diddy wanted to silence Kim. Tamia mentioned that most people already knew that he cheated on her sister a lot while they were together and not about the full extent of his affairs. What Kim reportedly caught him doing was absolutely crazy. Tamia said that her sister supposedly caught Diddy cheating on her with a man, which initially left her totally stunned. But over the years, Kim allegedly found out that he had participated in adult activities with many other men. Tamia claimed that most of those men were high-profile music artists or actors, which was another bizarre detail that Diddy wanted to make sure Kim would never be able to expose. Tamia made some bombshell allegations about Diddy and why he reportedly ended Kim's life during the interview with Jamil. But in the video that was uploaded to Celeb Live's YouTube channel, another insanely startling detail was revealed. The video's narrator explained that at one point, Kim's friends and family members reportedly had enough evidence to reopen the case regarding her mysterious passing, but that attempt never ended up leading to any new information for a seriously suspicious reason. The speaker in the video mentioned that several online reports have claimed that Diddy had allegedly recommended his doctor to Kim before she passed away. She supposedly had pretty normal flu-like symptoms, so her condition shouldn't have been been difficult to treat at all. However, many people have speculated that the doctor wasn't really interested in helping Kim get better. According to that theory, the medication that was prescribed to Kim was actually a toxic substance that Diddy and the doctor knew would end her life. But that's not all. The narrator went on to reveal that other reports have explained that something weird happened with the first medical examiner who was assigned to handle the case. Allegedly, Ed Winter was in charge of figuring out what caused Kim's passing, but he never completed the investigation. What happened instead was truly unbelievable. It turns out that Ed had supposedly included in his report that he found toxins in Kim's system, which could have contributed to her passing. But for no apparent reason, he was suddenly removed from the case and the second examiner was assigned. Believe it or not, the second medical professional wrote in their report that there were no toxins found in Kim's system. They claimed that she had passed away due to natural causes from lobar pneumonia, which was obviously completely different from the initial report. The speaker in the video said that Kim's close friends and family members did some investigating of their own. Apparently, they managed to get in contact with Ed, the first medical examiner, and what they decided to do was honestly unreal. Ed was allegedly ready to help Kim's loved one find out the truth about her passing, and he was even prepared to give his testimony about his findings. But in March 2023, he unfortunately passed away before a formal investigation into Kim's case could be launched. As soon as Kim's friends and family were about to finally discover what really led to her passing, they were stopped in their tracks. It's so strange that one person who could have helped them just happened to unexpectedly pass away right before the case was reopened. It seems like too much of a coincidence that Ed had the evidence to potentially expose Diddy's alleged involvement in Kim's passing, but he ended up abruptly passing away first. However, it might still be possible for the investigation to be reopened in the future because it sounds like some of Kim's relatives have been side-eyeing Diddy for years. Just 2 days after Kim's life came to an untimely end, WTVM's news leader 9 interviewed a few of her family members. But what Lila Starr, Kim's grandma, revealed about the condition of her granddaughter's health before her passing was extremely suspicious. Lila said that she had spoken to Kim the day before her passing. She claimed that her granddaughter had been ill earlier that week but was feeling a lot better. Kim also told her grandmother that she had just seen a doctor who had prescribed her antibiotic. It sounded like everything was relatively normal and Kim was expected to keep improving. But obviously that wasn't the case at all, and what her grandma said next was absolutely devastating. Lila explained that it was even more heartbreaking for the family to learn that Kim had passed away because they found out about the tragic news on social media. After they made the shocking discovery, Lila allegedly called Diddy, who only then revealed that Kim was gone. Even if you think about how quickly news can be leaked and make its way through social media, that timeline still doesn't make much sense. Why wouldn't Diddy have contacted Kim's family right away, or at least soon after he'd supposedly found out that she had passed away? If Diddy truly cared about Kim like he claimed he did, you'd think that he would have either told her family about her passing or arranged for someone else to tell them. Or was he busy trying to cover his tracks before the authorities and medical examiner arrived? It's awful that Kim's family was completely blindsided by her sudden passing and that they found out about it at the same time as the rest of the world. But based on their suspicions regarding both of the medical examiner's reports and Tamia's accusations against Diddy, maybe Kim's case will be reopened someday. Hopefully, that would help Kim's loved ones to finally get the answers and closure they've been searching for ever since she passed away. But now that we've gone into how Tamia and Kim's other relatives have attempted to expose Diddy's alleged role in Kim's passing, I want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on Tamia's claims that Kim was about to expose Diddy's secrets and that's why he supposedly ended her life? What do you think about Ed Winter reportedly being dismissed from Kim's case after he claimed that there were toxins in her system and how he unexpectedly passed away before he could prove it? Let me know in the comments below.